Virgo, brace yourself. A crucial shift is arriving in a way you can no longer rationalize. The cards fell tonight, and they collided. The Tower, the Sun, and the Wheel of Fortune rose together, announcing a truth coming toward you with the force of a fated event. And tomorrow, Saturday, November 15th, that truth lands. Not subtly. It is shocking, undeniable, and essential for your growth. This is the clarity your analytical side has been avoiding, the peace that disrupts your current structure. But destiny has chosen now, Virgo, and reality will impose itself. This revelation might come as a crucial new fact, an exposed error, or a detail that reconfigures the whole scenario. A foundation that seemed stable was, in fact, illusory. Don't see this as a loss. It's the universe pulling you out of a reality that was limiting your progress. The Tower dismantles the illusions of control. The Sun reveals what was hidden. And the wheel spins because your path needs movement, free from the stagnation of the endless pursuit of perfection. What comes may be a shock, but it clears the way for something much more authentic. If you feel the tension rising, the premonition that something big is imminent, trust your instinct. It is alerting you. Before this moment arrives, anchor yourself with this mantra. I organize my life through truth. Let the universe hear it. Because after tomorrow, Virgo, clarity sets in, and the path ahead will finally have the honesty you need to move forward. We move directly from that lightning flash of unavoidable truth into the inevitable consequence, the crumbling of structures that no longer serve you. This is the energy of the Tower card, a necessary destruction in the tarot, revealing cracks in your career path, your most intimate relationships, or even the self-image you project to the world. It's a painful but swift intervention, catalyzed by Mars' disruptive transit through your sector of stability, ensuring that illusions cannot persist. The initial shock of this collapse is immense, but the pain itself is an honest, valuable gift. It forces you to confront where you have been actively lying to yourself, accepting far less than you truly deserve in love, or staying in a job that drains your life force for the sake of perceived security. Look closely at the foundations of your current reality. Anything built on fear rather than genuine alignment is about to shake loose and reveal its true fragility. Specifically in your career and financial life, this Tower moment mandates a necessary restructuring. If your income stream relies on masking your true talents or constantly sacrificing your personal health, the universe is stepping in to dismantle that toxic cycle immediately. This spiritual earthquake ensures that the only path forward requires radical authenticity, even if it means temporary instability in your bank account, paving the way for sustainable, honest abundance later. Remember, the ultimate purpose of this fall is profound liberation. It reveals the true, strong ground beneath the debris, preparing you for a massive influx of spiritual clarity and emotional light. You are being cleared of deep-seated emotional debt and toxic attachments. And once the dust settles from this necessary collapse, the light will shine brighter than ever before, revealing both the wounds that need healing and the people who truly belong in your life. Right after the debris of the Tower clears, the energetic atmosphere shifts dramatically, bringing the full, uncompromising force of the Sun into your perspective. This startling clarity acts like a spiritual disinfectant, drying out the hidden tears and emotional dampness left by the storm and making it impossible to ignore subtle truths. This is not just a gentle warmth. It burns away the fog of denial, especially concerning your closest interpersonal dynamics. In the harsh glare of this new light, you will immediately see who has always stood firmly by your side, weathering the collapse with you, and who was merely enjoying the convenient warmth of your flame when things were easy. This revelation is crucial for your emotional and physical health, as carrying relationships based on mere convenience or expectation is a tremendous, silent energy drain. Venus, now moving into a direct and honest alignment, demands true reciprocity in all your most important bonds. For too long, you have felt the heavy burden of constantly being the strong one, the reliable pillar for everyone else in your circle. The sun demands that you stop performing this endless, exhausting role and prioritize your own healing process and self-care. True strength now lies in vulnerability and allowing yourself to be cared for, rather than constantly sacrificing your well-being for the comfort of others, a pivotal shift for your overall health. This newfound clarity doesn't just apply to friendships, it also illuminates your professional path, showing you clearly which career alliances are mutually beneficial and which are purely parasitic. By allowing this light to heal your deepest emotional wounds, you are preparing yourself for the next major energetic shift in your life. You must be stable and clear-eyed, because what follows is a radical, irreversible movement that will physically pull you out of any remaining stagnation. The period of holding steady, where inertia ruled your decisions, is concluding abruptly. Everything in your personal universe that felt jammed or stubbornly fixed is now experiencing a powerful release of energy. This rotation of fate operates without seeking your input, demanding immediate drastic movement where previously you had managed to halt progress. You are about to be lifted, or perhaps forcefully displaced, from the comfortable but confining spot you had chosen. For too long, a sense of deep weariness, or perhaps just the silent dread of the unknown, anchored you to the familiar. This stillness wasn't peace. It was merely a temporary suspension of growth, a convenient pause enforced by fear of disruption. That secure spot where you settled, believing it was protection, has become the very cage preventing your evolution and eventual success. Now, the universal flow is correcting this imbalance. The force of this new cycle is intense and uncompromising, accelerating events that should have unfolded months ago. Do not expect gentle nudges. The wheel operates with the clarity of natural law, ensuring that motion is restored to every facet of your existence. This includes career shifts, relocation possibilities, or the immediate resolution of long-standing relationship dilemmas. Change is no longer optional. It is the imperative of this new season. Initially, this mandated shift may provoke discomfort, potentially feeling like a loss of footing rather than a gain of ground. It might simulate the sensation of being caught in an undertow, where the current is stronger than your effort to resist. Understand that this momentary feeling of disorientation is a natural response to being uprooted from solid earth and thrust into the liquid motion of true destiny. To achieve the desired ascent and claim the higher perspective awaiting you, you must first permit yourself to be moved away from your current location. Yield to the flow without fighting the direction it takes, knowing that this turbulent displacement is the essential precursor to stability and elevation. Embrace this shift, for it is the catalyst that proves your life story is far from finished, setting the stage for deeper revelations about the people you admire. A significant figure of authority in your life, a powerful supervisor, an older family member, or a long-respected advisor, is poised to reveal a critical flaw. Through a statement made in error, a visible lapse in judgment, or an action contrary to the values you believe they upheld, your image of them will shatter. This unavoidable moment forces you to confront the reality that even the most formidable individuals are inherently human and flawed. Your admiration for this specific individual has been a cornerstone of your own drive, often fueling your ambition to succeed and lead. You have given them the honor of being a guiding star. allowing their perceived flawless strength to act as a motivational blueprint for your own life choices. The sudden, profound sadness that follows this revelation stems directly from the intensity of the faith you invested in their perfection. This event strikes directly at your powerful, lion-hearted tendency to seek and elevate external figures of strength. You carry a regal energy that naturally seeks alignment with established power, and when that authority figure stumbles, your entire perception of external leadership is compromised. The shock is necessary, however, to dismantle the psychological framework that suggested true success resides outside your own grasp. This dismantling serves as one of life's most potent teachings. You must cease the habit of searching for salvation, protection, or ultimate wisdom in others. The energy you have exerted looking up toward this perceived idol is precisely the energy required to solidify your own position of command. The hero you mistakenly worshipped was simply a reflection of the power you already possess, yet have refused to fully claim. It is time to accept the mantle of your own inherent power, recognizing that the only reliable hero in your narrative is the person looking back at you in the mirror. Once you stop seeking external approval or leadership, you become free to step fully into your own light. This internal shift prepares you for the next difficult realization, understanding who has truly benefited from the energy you have been radiating so fiercely. You embody both an incredible radiance and a staggering weight. Like the lion, you project an image of undeniable power and absolute command to the world. Yet often, this outward display conceals deep internal exhaustion. Your magnificent strength has transitioned from being a gift to a personal burden, because the demands you place upon yourself are impossibly high, leaving you quietly wounded beneath the regal exterior. The continuous effort required to maintain this magnificent posture has drained your reserves, leading you to ignore fundamental needs for rest and self-compassion. The world hears your powerful roar and assumes invincibility, completely unaware that you are internally compensating for deep fissures and neglected pain points. You have made a habit of enduring hardships silently, believing that true strength requires absolute stoicism, which is an unsustainable myth. The true cost of this silent heroism lies in the severe overextension of your emotional and physical capacity. You have demanded too much consistency and fortitude from your own spirit, forgetting that even the sun requires periods of renewal to burn brightly. This relentless expectation to perform and maintain the facade of perfect stability has resulted in a deep deficit in necessary self-care and authentic emotional release. You were destined to be a source of illumination, a beacon for others, but your energy has been mistakenly invested in attempts to revive lost causes and fruitless situations. It is vital now to consciously retract your light from every area of your life that resembles a dead end or a void that cannot be filled by your efforts. Your powerful energy should never be used merely to compensate for the deficits of others. The time for this self-sacrifice is over. You must become highly selective about where your luminous presence is focused. Stop exhausting yourself trying to convince the skeptical or illuminate the willfully blind. From this point forward, reserve your brilliant light only for the sacred few who genuinely recognize your value and hold your energy in the highest esteem, distinguishing the loyal from those who merely enjoyed your warmth. You offered an unwavering, absolute loyalty to someone who stood tall in your esteem, a devotion that unfortunately blinded you to subtle but persistent inconsistencies. The shadow that they cast was never entirely convincing, yet you chose to focus only on the light, constantly justifying small emotional thefts and character flaws that chipped away at your personal reserve. Your generous spirit insisted on giving the benefit of the doubt, even when logic warned you that the investment was yielding diminishing and often negative returns. The moment of truth arrives when this trusted figure reveals a hidden face, a calculated aspect of their personality that you meticulously avoided seeing for months or even years. This is not a simple mistake or a momentary lapse in judgment. It is the stark evidence of a core dishonesty that has permeated your shared connection. The realization hits hard that the person you celebrated and elevated onto a pedestal never truly existed, but was rather a careful projection they maintained while drawing upon your energy. The crucial limit of ignoring these persistent warning signs has finally been breached, and there is no going back to the comfortable pretense of mutual respect. You have exhausted your capacity to make excuses for another person's shortcomings, especially when those flaws actively undermine your happiness and stability. The emotional toll of constantly minimizing their red flags now requires payment, demanding that you look reality in the eye without flinching or seeking further validation. Prepare yourself for a highly difficult and consequential conversation, or perhaps a sudden, shocking revelation delivered through an external source that confirms your deepest fears. This confrontation is unavoidable, forcing an immediate reckoning regarding the future structure of your relationship, whether romantic, familial, or professional. You can no longer sustain a dynamic built on a foundation of willful ignorance and unilateral sacrifice, expecting the structure to magically heal itself. This devastating clarity compels you to make a decision about the continuation of this cracked structure. Are you willing to keep investing resources into a clearly compromised relationship? To continue building upon a base you know is flawed is merely delaying the inevitable, greater collapse. Understanding that some people only value your utility, not your intrinsic self, is the painful gateway to recognizing your own non-negotiable standards for genuine partnership. After navigating the severe emotional fallout of betrayed trust, external pressures will shift to a much more practical and immediate concern regarding material stability. Your tendency to use money impulsively, either as a temporary anesthetic for emotional pain or as a mechanism to showcase success and project an image of power, has created precarious financial imbalances. That ingrained need to impress others, to mask internal insecurity with external flash, has quietly placed you in a complicated corner. Tomorrow's atmosphere brings forth startling financial intelligence that acts as an urgent wake-up call, potentially in the form of an unexpected expense, a sobering statement, or a necessary investment that strips away your existing reserve. This is the universe forcing a mature discussion about your relationship with resources, demanding that you cease treating your wealth as a tool for public performance and start regarding it as the cornerstone of personal security. The time for immature and reactive spending decisions has passed. The current situation requires that you step into a far more responsible and thoughtful stewardship of your earnings. You must move beyond the childish fascination with acquiring status symbols and concentrate instead on creating genuine, sustainable economic stability. This transition signals the end of viewing money through the lens of ego and the beginning of approaching it with strategic wisdom. It becomes clear that true abundance does not reside in the items you purchase to gain fleeting admiration, but in the peace of mind derived from having sufficient resources to meet life's demands comfortably. Wealth, in its most valuable form, grants you the freedom to choose your direction and your commitments without the constant, draining fear of impending scarcity. This internal sense of security is infinitely more valuable than any outward display of temporary affluence. By adopting this newly mature financial posture, you are not only securing your future, but you are also reclaiming personal power lost to debt and impulsive decisions. Learning to value savings and stability over instant gratification is a fundamental component of self-respect, ensuring that your financial choices reflect your deepest goal. Living life on your own terms, completely free from the demands of maintaining an unsustainable facade. The cumulative effect of these difficult truths, the shocking relational betrayal and the sobering financial realization, will not lead to your destruction, but rather to a comprehensive and necessary overhaul of your identity. This is the moment where painful clarity becomes constructive fuel, initiating the profound process of rebuilding yourself into a radically authentic version, stripped bare of all the protective layers you once used. The truth acts as a purifying fire, refining your essence. For too long, you have been wearing a heavy and ill-fitting mask, adopting the role and persona that the world, your family, or demanding partners expected you to uphold. This expected performance required an exhausting expenditure of energy, constantly modifying your genuine reactions and desires to fit rigid external molds. This period of upheaval finally grants you permission to shed that restrictive guise and reveal the person hidden beneath. The resultant self is significantly more aligned with your innermost convictions and inherent personality traits, free from the compromise that seeking approval necessitated. There is a palpable sense of coming home to yourself, where your actions, words, and choices flow naturally from an integrated and honest source. You begin to feel fundamentally real, realizing that genuine contentment is found only when internal reality matches external presentation. You are rapidly reaching the point where seeking external validation becomes an utterly obsolete pursuit, recognized as the energy leak that it truly is. The need to constantly check your worth against the approval or applause of others evaporates entirely, replaced by a quiet, self-sustaining confidence. That endless quest for recognition kept you tethered to the opinions of strangers, stealing away precious focus from your own path. It is time to recognize and accept that your worth is intrinsic. It exists merely because you breathe and are alive, not because of any external measurement, title, or public achievement. This deep-seated self-acceptance provides the unshakable foundation for your future actions, ensuring that you operate from a place of sufficiency, rather than constantly striving to prove your value to a world that was never meant to define you. As the challenging truths of your current reality settle, you will sense an unexpected, profound source of strength rising up to meet you. This is the presence of your lineage, particularly an ancestral male figure, perhaps a grandfather or guide, standing guard over your situation. This energy acts as a strong protective shield, buffering you against the shock of revelations that could otherwise be overwhelming. Feel the solidity of their presence, reminding you that you are never truly alone when facing the trials life presents. This ancestral protection is actively working to divert potential harms and clear obstacles from your path forward. They are holding the line against greater evils and ensuring that the necessary collapse of old structures, as discussed earlier, serves only your highest growth, not your destruction. When moments of doubt arise, remember that your current struggle is merely a phase and that you have inherited the resilience required to navigate it successfully. Often, you might feel a sudden, inexplicable chill or a moment of clarity just when you are about to make a detrimental choice. This is your ancestry, sending a visceral reminder of where you come from. You are not a solitary figure fighting an endless battle. You are the latest bloom on a sturdy, powerful family tree that has weathered countless storms. Trust that this guidance system is built into your very core, waiting for you to tune in. You may have felt exposed and vulnerable after shedding the masks that protected your ego, but the cosmos ensures that true vulnerability is always guarded. Use this period to ground yourself, recognizing that the courage you seek externally is actually an inherent trait passed down through generations. Your lineage has already decreed that you possess the necessary fortitude to face reality unfiltered, setting the stage for radical authenticity. For too long, your inherent generosity has been tangled up with a subtle, silent expectation of recognition or reward. You have poured your energy into others, hoping that the measure of your sacrifice would equate to the measure of their loyalty or love for you. This pattern of silent sacrifice has become a deep well of exhaustion, draining your resources because you were always waiting for applause that rarely arrived or felt genuine when it did. The cards now reveal that the time has come to untie your giving from any expected outcomes. True freedom lies in offering your light and resources simply because it aligns with your generous nature, not because you need validation in return. This is a difficult yet vital lesson. Generosity ceases to be pure the moment you start keeping score of who owes you what kindness or effort. This radical shift in perspective will act as a truth serum for your personal relationships. When you stop sacrificing with the intent to earn love, you naturally repel those who were only attracted to the comfort or material benefits you offered. You are being asked to give purely because it makes your heart feel abundant, understanding that the universe is responsible for your energetic return, not the individuals you support. By making this fundamental change, you purify your inner circle. The people who remain in your life after this emotional inventory are the ones who genuinely value your spirit and your essence, completely independent of the things you provide or the problems you fix. This distinction between those who love you for who you are and those who loved you for what you provide will irrevocably change how you approach all future relationships. As the dust settles from the collapse of old structures and the necessary cleansing of transactional relationships, your connection to the divine is entering an astonishing phase of acceleration. Your intuition, long stifled by the demands of the outer world and the need to logically process every event, is now pushing forward, insisting on being heard. This is not simply a subtle feeling, it is the awakening of powerful, dormant gifts within your spirit. Do not allow the habit of rigid rationalism to suffocate the deeper wisdom the spirit realm is offering you. Many of the solutions and guidance you need right now will not make sense when viewed through a purely logical lens. You must consciously choose to honor the subtle internal knowing that defies conventional explanation, giving the spiritual realm the authority it deserves in shaping your decisions. Pay careful attention to the non-linear forms of communication the universe is using to reach you during this rebirth. Your dreams are becoming more vivid and symbolic, offering direct pathways to understanding your subconscious needs and future directions. Furthermore, the synchronicities in your daily life, repeating numbers, unexpected meetings, or perfectly timed messages, are signs that you are moving into exceptional alignment. This focus on internal wisdom and external signs marks the beginning of a rapid spiritual expansion. You are being pushed out of stagnant zones into a phase of significant personal evolution, where spiritual growth translates directly into tangible shifts in your external life. Embrace this new sensitivity, recognizing that the clarity you've achieved through recent struggles has prepared you for this elevated state of consciousness. The relentless weight of responsibilities and the pressure to maintain an external image of strength have inadvertently caged your vibrant creative fire. That natural urge to express, to play, and to manifest beauty has been placed on hold for too long, resulting in a backlog of trapped, unprocessed emotions. This creative energy is not merely a hobby, it is the essential language of your soul that needs to be spoken. Following the thorough cleansing of old emotional baggage and the revelation of true relationships, you will feel an insistent, almost urgent need to create. This is the accumulated stress and pain seeking a non-verbal outlet, demanding freedom. If you ignore this powerful call to expression, those emotions will stagnate and manifest as anxiety or physical discomfort. The healing process requires release. Allowing this creative impulse to manifest is a therapeutic act. Whether through the rhythm of writing down your newly found insights, the tactile release of painting bold colors, or the resonance of singing out your feelings, creative expression is a powerful tool for integration. These activities offer a sanctuary where judgment is suspended and trapped. Energy is transformed into something beautiful and meaningful. Make time for this creative endeavor, understanding that it is an essential component of your continued emotional stability and spiritual health. Let this expressive movement flow freely, solidifying the profound growth you have recently undergone. If you feel compelled to learn more about the unique dynamics of your own sign and how this rebirth applies to your individual destiny, be sure to check out our other videos and playlists appearing on the screen right now. Until next time, take